Hey, so you are planning to buy your first premium motorcycle in the sub 1 lakh rupees segment, or simply planning to step up from your everyday commuter? Well, buying a bike in this segment could be tricky simply because of the sheer number of options available in the market. Well, to help you out with that, we have put together a list of 5 motorcycles that you may want to consider. Also, keep in mind that this list serves to a large number of audience and hence, we have decided not to put them in any particular order. So well, let's get started. Alright, first up is the TVS Apache RTR 204V, which frankly is a lot of letters and numbers to say in one go, but it is a great motorcycle. It was built with one purpose in mind, and that is to deliver performance in a budget, and it does. Powered by a 200cc engine, the Apache has a lot of power and grunt down in the mid-range, which will help you for those quick overtakes in the city. On top of that, it looks good too. It also comes with various features on offer like the Pirelli Diablo Rosso 2 tires and ABS. While you may or may not need the Pirelli tires, we recommend going for the ABS equipped version. The next motorcycle to look out for is the Suzuki Gixxer, as it is one of those motorcycles in which it is very hard to find a negative in no matter how hard you try, and that can be a very good thing. Simply because if you are spending this kind of money on a motorcycle, then you don't want anything to complain about in the future. Recently, it also received the blessing of a rear disc brake and fuel injection, which make it a better package overall. Also, there is the Suzuki Gixxer SF, which gets a front fairing for those who prefer a sportier stance. But what about those who like to take it easy and want a motorcycle that can take them from point A to point B with utmost comfort? Well, if you are one of them, then you might want to look out at the Bajaj Avenger. It is arguably one of the most comfortable motorcycles in the sub 1 lakh rupee price segment, and is also the most affordable motorcycle which is styled like a cruiser in India right now. Comfort takes precedence over everything with this one, and it is available in 2 avatars. First one is called Street, which gets relatively flat handlebar and a sportier riding stance for the city traffic. And the other one is called Cruise, which gets things like spoked alloy wheels, wind deflectors and a high handlebar for comfort riding. At number 4 is the Honda CB Hornet 160R. While looks are subjective, we think that this motorcycle is one of the best looking offerings in its segment, and that is because of the stubby exhaust, the fancy rear tail light and the Gixxer fuel tank. All of this gives the bike a personality of its own, and you simply cannot ignore it. It's not all show and no go either, as the bike has enough power and torque and comes fitted with Honda's combi brake system. What this system does is that it applies the front and the rear brake in a definitive ratio together, no matter which brake you are using. In simple words, this makes the bike safer, as your chances of locking up any tire under intense braking is lesser, and that is the variant we would recommend going for. Wrapping up our list is the Bajaj V. And no, it's not because of the fancy fuel tank that uses the metal from the INS Vikrant, it's actually because of the way it rides. Also, it is the most affordable offering to make it to our list. While some may say that the Bajaj Pulsar is also there as an option, this motorcycle gives them the option of differentiating themselves from the huge group of Bajaj Pulsar owners out there. It looks fairly well, sounds good as well, and that can go a long way in making your ride enjoyable. So at the end of the day, all these motorcycles will offer great value for money no matter which one you buy. What it comes down to is what kind of a riding experience you are looking for.